Gary Samuels here. Wow, it's the big reveal, and today is the day. Thank you all for joining us. Wow, firstly, I'm standing on 19 Jennifer Road. This is the site. That's right. You can see there's the extent of the church site that we've acquired from the Department of Public Works. Indeed, it took us 5 years. God has been great. God has been exceptionally. We've been favored. That's all I can say. And today, I just want to give him all the thanks and all the praise and all the glory. So I'm standing here on this site. I gave you a sneak preview in our video of a day ago. So this is it, the big reveal. So we have two reveals for you today. One is the church site. This is where the action is going to be, and we'll take it, and I'll take you across to the other side. That's going to be another big surprise. Well, just to give you some sort of idea of what the size and the magnitude of the site is, I'm going to just walk you through as best as I can. So to my right, the land starts off right here at the concrete pole, right at the far end. If you could zoom in there, Sherman, right at the far end. The concrete pole, that's where the land starts, and it goes all over, right across to this black light pole, all the way running. There you see the M7 there. That's right. When we were shooting this, it was almost dusk, and going all across to that concrete fencing at the top, our neighbor's concrete fencing, right to the top there, running all the way down, all the way down, all the way down the fencing, the line of the fencing, right behind this dwelling, again joining the concrete fencing, then the metal balustrade fencing there back to the pole. That's the extent of the property, 5,600 squares. Wow, God is indeed great. Wow, what we're doing on the site, more towards this side as you enter. If you could just follow me, Sherman. So that's the road that leads to 19 Jennifer Road site, rather, or the place that you'll see on the aerial shots taken by the drone, which you can see right now as we speak. And on this section here, if you could just focus on this section here, this is going to be the new medical section right here to my left section, and the medical section will house secondary medical care. We got lots of negotiating going on. We've engaged with all the professionals, and that's going to be an exciting time that we're going to have there. Friends, we're going to provide, well, they will provide medical services, and all those connected to Africa Praise Ministries and connected to me, connected and all the community that we serve here. We'll be getting medical services at a substantially lower rate, possibly at cost, with great savings to the community, to the patients, and there should be nobody that will be left behind and suffering because of no medical care. One of the things that's been on our ministry, and to a large extent our ministry is going to subsidize that. And now over to my right, that's the dwelling that's going to be turned into eventually a center for abused women. That's what we've been talking about for many months now. And over in this empty space, that's where our substance abuse center is coming up. Double-story building. I work closely with Dr. Ashley Ammon, and we run a very successful rehab program. So again, benefiting the community. Thank you to our partners again, and there's exciting stuff. And then up on the top here, we going to have a building for a bakery. Our plan is to give the community 500 loaves of bread every week, free of charge. Now, before we go, on this space here, that's going to be developed into a little mini factory, and that's an exciting thing I'm going to talk to you about sometimes later, where we're going to start doing some nutritious stuff. We're still negotiating, so when that's available, I will let you know. Wow, you may say, Pastor, that's all well and good. Where is the church sanctuary? Where's the place of worship? Well, that's the big reveal, the next big reveal, I should say. And I'm going to take you to another spot which is just adjacent to our, to my left, it's adjacent to our property, and that's going to shock you even more. I'll see you on the top.